I took like a wood shop class 4 times and then took a welding class, I think my junior year of high school. I took the basic shop class I think 3 times. So I just got myself in there whenever possible. And I got a lathe when I was 15 that I still use, and then got a job at, when I was 17 at a woodworking store. My name is Jake Hanson. I'm a furniture design major pursuing a minor in metals and jewelry design. I am working on building 3 of what will be about 10 pieces that are designed based on the history of furniture in Grand Rapids. So looking at old catalogs from the 20s and 30s. So using some of that history and some of those motifs to bring it into more of a modern sense in the 2020s and have some newer modern furniture, but then with me building it, having a high quality construction. So not something that's too cheap, something that'll last another 50 to 100 years at least. The pieces were sitting unfinished in my living room. With the pandemic, I wanted to restart the project, finish up all of the 3 pieces that we started building in fall of 2019. So it's a pretty long going project with a lot of thought into it. I just tend to gravitate towards pieces that I can build and then use that knowledge of how it goes together to design pieces that can be put together and manufactured easily. That kind of brought me to Kendall, just looking for a slightly more hands-on kind of school so that I could focus on like designing and building furniture. Within product design, early on you kind of learn how to sketch and then learn how furniture is constructed, basic materials, and like the potential for creativity within a piece, and then focusing in on like learning how to like 3D model, not just like furniture, but other projects as well, learning how to design around specific briefs. But there's a lot of potential for like an individual's creativity within the program. It's been a very educational process and just like being able to learn a lot of new techniques. A lot of the inspiration that I get, I see just from people like on Instagram or in books. Being able to draw inspiration from like classmates, faculty. It's nice being able to kind of lean on people outside of my program and classes for an outside opinion, whether that's inspiration or critiques, and then being able to look at like the gallery and pieces of furniture that are 400 or 500 years old and still standing and functional. I've been a student employee in the wood shop since February of 2020. Being able to work in a shop at 9, 10 o'clock is nice, and it's quiet. Just being able to use that space when I feel more productive is wonderful. I got a full-time position in Syracuse, New York that I start in September. It's at Stickley Furniture. I got an internship with them, and then after a couple months with that, landed a job offer for a full-time design position as one of the associate designers. Stickley does a lot of high-end furniture. Most of it's made in New York in their factory, so being able to walk out of the office and stay in the same facility and be able to walk onto the factory floor into the finish area. So that'll be real nice to have that kind of hands-on connection, which I really wanted. I mean, ideally it would be having my own shop and building custom furniture. So I know that I wanted to work for someone to get started and then kind of go from there and just kind of get myself established within the design field. The impact that I'd like the pieces that I design and make to have would be to draw back to like honest materials, overall quality and sustainability, and getting away from like disposable fad kind of furniture and into more of a long-term appreciation for the piece so that it might be handed down and cherished for a longer period of time.